Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It's wonderful to connect with you, to say hi, hello, how do you do? What's happening? What is going on with you? Blessings, 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 and more blessings I speak unto you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 yes. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, hey, cousin, welcome. For those who will hashtag it and replay it, I love it. For those who will be on and I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on, I can appreciate that. And then for those who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this here girl, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wherever you fall, I am grateful. I'm grateful. So let's jump into it, why don't we? So, all week long, we've been talking about this notion of I don't care. And really, at the core of it is that I can't afford to care to the point of interruption, right? I can't afford to care to the point of interruption from the path that Papa has me on. So I can't afford to care, right? So it's not that I don't care, it's that I can't afford to care. Um so much so, right? That I'm interrupted with the flow that Papa has for my life. Can't afford to care to that degree that I will abort or disrupt or, significantly alter. Good morning, Virginia from Virginia. Happy Friday to you too. Oh yeah, happy Friday, Margie. I didn't read it all. Yeah, so just can't afford to and not willing to. I'm not willing to. So, beloved, as we have this conversation, I want to talk about the harmony of it all, where we bring it all together and there's a beautiful flow that harmonizes. We bring all the thoughts about that we've talked about, right? So I don't care, the harmony of it all. Well, let's start with I don't care doesn't mean like I don't care and in a flippant way because I'm not flippant in my I understand that words have power. I understand that emotions affect, that our affect affects other people. And so I am conscious about those things because it is my desire for any engagement I have to be a win-win. It is even if people are cutting up and whatever, I try really hard not to be on the side where I want them to get their just due. I want to make sure that because that's harming. Like if I'm in that space, I'm in that space. Do you see? If I'm in that space for vengeance and getting somebody back, I'm in that space. And so even when somebody else is cutting up, I try hard to stay in the space to let God do what God does. Because vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Right? And so I work hard to stay in the space. And I have this kind of natural way of seeing the opposite side, of understanding how people get where they are. That doesn't justify what they're doing. It doesn't justify how they show up, but it gives me kind of a built-in grace for people when they cutting up. Right? I'm just like, okay. I can see that. And I'm gonna, if it's my role to, I'm gonna invite them to another way. I'm gonna invite them to an alternative way of being, of showing up. I'm gonna invite them to an out. Do you see? Every time. Uh, but I'm not going to demand that they walk out. It ain't mine to demand. It is mine to remove myself to stop the engagement, but it is not mine to demand that they walk out. Do you see? So, um, so the balance of it is caring. Um, of course, I care about other people's opinion from a place of wise counsel. I think it's foolish for us to live our lives and don't have wise counsel, because we only know what we know. And there are those who've gone before us. There are those who have expertise beyond our ability to. And there are those who simply care enough for us to have hard conversations with us about our stuff, because we all got stuff, y'all. We do. And so there are those in our life who care enough to speak the truth in love. Remember the difference between carefrontation and confrontation. Well, I should have got the book and looked at the difference between it. Maybe I'll talk about it on Monday, because I don't feel like getting up right now. Well, getting up is not the problem. It's that if I get up, I don't know that I'll be able to find the actual difference between it or not. The difference between carefrontation and confrontation. Look it up, y'all. Look it up. Anyhow, so wise counsel is necessary, and I do care. It matters to me, their opinion. It does. It matters to me how they experience me. That matters. But not so much so that if I feel in my soul that I am led to do a particular thing, that I won't do it because they say so. I will consider it. I will definitely take consideration of what they're saying, what their stance is, why they're saying what they're saying. And I will continue to follow what feels right for me. Now, I might I might make some adjustments. I might alter something based upon the new information if it's warranted. And let me tell y'all this. And if I make a mistake, it's okay, because it was mine to make, and I needed to learn that lesson. Do you see? I believe in do-overs. I do. I believe in do-overs. I believe in do-overs for me, and I believe in do-overs for you. Now, okay, mistakes have costs. Every action has a cost. But not following your soul and simply doing what others have prescribed for you to do, that's a cost as well. That's a greater cost. I think it's a greater cost for us to live a prescribed and externally prescribed life and get on the path and seemingly cross all the T's and dot all the I's, than to live an internally prescribed life and make mistakes and have the lessons that come from there. I'll take the internal prescribed all day and all night and the mistakes that come from there, because otherwise I'm living somebody else's life. Thank you, Ray Price. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, yes. So, yeah, freedom is the order of the day. Love, so much so, is the order of the day. Abundance, right? Grace, peace. So when we think about it, I don't care the harmony of it all. I don't care. I can't afford to care. And let me tell us who are, well, I don't know. So those who are advice givers, let me just say it like that. Give people, it's important, particularly depending on what role you have in people's lives. It's important that your manner of conversing with them leaves the choice in their hands. Even if you think you know best, even if you've been that way before, they have to be able to choose. Because even if they choose what appears to be the best way, but it wasn't their choice, really, they felt bullied into it or manipulated into it or terrified into it, that comes at cost. as well. That comes at cost as well. So we are to be advisors at best. And I don't mean it in the sense of giving advice, but I mean advisors in the sense that they can come to us and get additional information. They can come to us and get wise counsel. They can come to us and share their fears, their concerns, their triumphs, their goals, their all of those kinds of things, and share with us their potential and possibility and what they're looking for. And um, then they can have all the information, take all the information that's inside of them, that comes from us, that comes from our collaboration, and then make their own decision. Yeah. Because in them making their own decision, they learn significantly. They build muscles. We build muscles that we now can take to our next decision. That we can now take to our next decision. Yeah. Yeah. So, as we consider, right? As we consider, yeah. As we consider this idea of I don't care and the harmony of it all, let's care. Let's care enough for what's true to our soul. Now, let me just say, you got to do soul work so you can know what's true to your soul. You got to do soul work. It's lots of ways to do it. Lots of ways to go deep down within you and know what's authentically true for you. Pay attention to what feels right. Pay attention to what leads to inner peace for you. Pay attention to what feels like fulfillment. You know the difference. You know the difference. I know the difference when I eat something healthy and wholesome and when I eat junk. Junk don't feel good. It's interesting because I ate junk for so long. I just ate unconsciously for decades. And like literally, I don't remember my body having reaction to food. I don't remember the difference, right? And feeling the difference. And I don't know if it's simply that my body had acclimated to it, so it didn't respond to the stuff that wasn't to too much food or the wrong time or whatever. Because I don't remember discomfort other than overeating, right? But after I shifted, like I went vegan, and so a total shift in my environment. Now, so it's like maybe I cleared out a bunch of the gook so my body could feel it. I don't know. But now if I eat junk, my body immediately says, that might have tasted good. But that wasn't fuel for us, ma'am. I just need you to know that. And I'm like, I get you. I know. I see that. I feel that. Because immediately my body knows. And so my mind, my body, my soul, more often than not, is craving something life-giving to go within to sustain. To sustain. So why did I go down that bunny trail? Because when we're talking about what's good for our soul, right? Is it raining? What's gonna happen to me? Well, I can walk in the rain. I walk in the rain. When we talk about what's good for our soul, um, it should feel good to our soul too. I'm not talking about like it should be good for us. It should be good for us because it might not feel good, right? It might not feel good. So there should be these place of peace, of rest, this place of fulfillment, this place of, knowing, that kind of thing. But what's good for our soul doesn't always feel good because transformation doesn't always feel good. Jesus on the cross didn't feel good. It was good for us, right? The results of the cross was good for us, but it did not feel good. The process, people lying on you, people beating you up, spitting on you, betraying you, all the things, that process didn't feel good. The outcome, right, with the purpose of it for, we're grateful for, but no. So kind of the same with us. So you have to know, you have to spend time with you, beloved. You have to slow it all down. I heard a quote that I think is so powerful. Richard Foster said, "The devil." Y'all know I rarely talk about the devil, but I love the way this quote sounds. The devil majors in noise, hurry, and crowds. See yourself in there anywhere? Noise, hurry, and crowds. Any of those can be extremely distracting and can stop us from getting what it is that we need, right? Can have us to miss the mark. So I invite you to spend some time with you in quiet, in solitude. Like my best time for getting up in the morning really is 4 a.m. I feel at such peace. I have such clarity. It's so easy for me to receive downloads and for me to have output in such a short period of time. It's like that time is I don't know, a magical time, for lack of a better word, for me. And I get so much done with ease. Like no interruptions, no struggle, no challenge. It's just come in this place, get up. First of all, we got to prepare to be able to get up at 4, which means we in the bed by 8:30. We need to be asleep no later than that. Like literally somewhere between about 8 and 8:30 is the magical. If I get to 9, I'm pushing it. About 8:30 being asleep by 8:30 is really the optimal. Then my body will wake up at about 3:40 or something, and about 4 I'll be ready to get out the bed. And I come on in here and oh my God, it's entering into a space that's so renewing, so connecting, so grounding. That's the word. So grounding. And then, the magic happens, transformation happens. All of it happens. So I'm grateful. I am grateful, 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 grateful for the knowing in my soul of what my soul needs. So I'm practicing expansion. I'm practicing becoming more love, right? So that I can, share more love. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. Happy Friday. At the moment Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished. You and I gave up the right to not be amazing. We simply don't have the right to not be amazing because we are. Anyway, have a fantastic weekend. Thoroughly enjoy yourself. Add more love into the world, starting with the love that you add to you. Self-love is a gift that only you can give yourself. Have a good one. Bye-bye for now.